Just picked up the Max Jax 6K at the Bendpak building here in Theodore, Alabama. My truck has a 7-foot bed. It's probably a 6-foot long package by 3 foot wide, maybe 2.5 feet tall. So they dropped it right on with a forklift, and I'm on the way home to start unpacking. I gotta spiffy the garage up a little bit just to get all the parts out. And a decent order so I can install it. Probably try to do a little time lapse, getting everything out of the crate, and then maybe a time lapse installing it if I can get my garage presentable enough to put on video. All right, let's go home and see what's up. All right, just to show you the dimensions of the crate. This says nothing too crazy. It's a 7-foot Titan bed. So let's see. Right at 39 inches wide. Let's see. Bottom of the truck bed. Let's see, 22 inches high. So 2 feet roughly. And $67.25. So truck bed is got those dimensions. You can go pick it up, especially in the Southeast. I think they're offering free shipping right now, but it's literally 5 miles from my house. Not waiting on FedEx this time of year or anytime any other freight carriers this time of year. They're incredibly backed up because of COVID, of course, and the Christmas season is going to kill them. So all right, that's the dimensions of the crate. Well, I meant to do a time lapse on basically taking the box top off, but that didn't work out too well. So anyway, got it open. You get your 2 columns, obviously. This is going to be a power unit. Let's see. This is going to be power unit handles. Nice instruction manual, hardware, anchors, I think. Oh yeah, fat anchors. So I think these are 7/8 inch flush mount anchors, so they do not stick up above your floor. That was one of the main features of this Max Jax 6K that I really liked, is that I could take it apart or take it off the floor, put everything in the corner, have a flat garage space. Also, ceiling height. This thing will give you about 49 inches of lift, and it'll fit underneath an 8-foot garage ceiling, which I really like. As of right now, that's all I have. This 2-car here that doesn't have all that much ceiling clearance. So not sure if I'm going to start installing today. Probably get some things out of the box. It's going to be pretty heavy, so I'm going to have to disassemble a box a little bit more. I wanted to get the major components out of here. Did this in a kind of an unorthodox way, because usually of course you'll get it delivered by FedEx Freight or whoever, you know, if they don't lose your package. It'd be kind of hard to lose this, but I'm sure they could do it with style. Big thing I was looking at is getting these wheels out. So that's what I want to do, is install the wheels on these columns before I even get them off the truck. I can drag them to the edge and all that stuff, drop them down, then I'll be able to roll them into the garage. So here's what all comes with it. These are the wheels for the power unit cart, basically. It's also the frame, a little bit more of the frame for a power unit cart. Nicely laid out pieces. I think there's some QDs in here. I don't think these are exactly dry brake, but they are QDs, hydro QDs. Hose, of course. Got your lift pads, all your extensions for whatever you would ever need, which I'll be using a low card on it, so it's not really that big of a deal. Nothing that heavy, of course. Some type of pad. I haven't read the instructions yet. Then they give you a whole bottle of off-brand Loctite. Permanent quality. Ooh. Probably start putting together the power unit cart first. Just drop the top back on these for the night. Already losing light. It's 5 o'clock on the dot, Central Standard Time, of course. Do what I can and finish up the next couple days. Gonna rent hammer drill, Home Depot, Lowe's, or whatever. I'm not gonna go buy one just to install this one lift. I really did think about it because I would install all kinds of other things. No big deal. I'm just happy I got it. I did cart it around in my truck all day long, back and forth to work in the parking lot. Still got to clean up a little bit around the skyline. Just got some Christmas presents hidden on the side of it. I want to position the lift pretty well. I might have to move a light fixture over just to get as much lift as I want out of it. Just going to position it pretty well. Might need to move some shelving units just to have access all the way around it. But this is going to be immense, so be able to drop the entire rear subframe out of the GTR. And when it comes to it, I do have to drop my engine because I have an entire engine harness to put on it, a new intake manifold, and that is not fun to do in a car. I'm gonna start trying to throw together this power unit cart, and we'll see how it goes. All right, one small problem already, nothing big. This hole lines up in the center between this power unit mount plate and the rear accessory box. It does not line up. I stopped in the middle of that because I realized that there was a slightly different spacing between the edge distance from here to here and here to here. Reviewed the instructions, and to me, looks like the closer holes or up top, you know, the closer edge distance. So I flipped it around. I'm like, okay, we'll play that game. And then, you know, the problem followed. So I think just this plate right here has been misdrilled. I will chase drill that bad boy. I will stick a quarter-inch bit right through there and drill my own hole. I'm not gonna worry about it right this second. Not that big of a deal. Tell you one thing that makes this really, really easy. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but this Milwaukee slim head 3/8 ratchet with the light on it to getting down in here and tightening up some of those bottom bolts. Oh wow, it was awesome. Clip it on, you can see what you're doing. It was amazing. I don't care. Make fun of me for my pink Harbor Freight 10mm. Guess what? If I break it or lose it, I'll just go buy 2 more sets. Easy enough. All right, getting a little dark out here. Obviously the moon's out. I'm gonna work on a little bit longer. I'm on daddy time. It's 5:30. Probably gonna get my kids and then cook dinner for the wife, but we'll continue more than likely tomorrow morning, if not a little bit more tonight. Pretty heavy column. I got wheels on it at least, so see if I can't just get it stood up, and then I'll get the handles up top. Yeah, it's gonna be a little dangerous. This thing moves. This carriage moves. So. Oh, a little scrapage. It'll be all right. Lift's gonna get beat up and used anyway. Lots of warning. Just want safety locks. Movable carriage. I'm gonna have to get the handles installed up here. There's one column out. I'll lean it back enough to get on the wheel. Get started and push. Sure, it'll be a little bit more to handle with the arms on it. I don't know, I have to look through the instructions and see how you're supposed to transport it around, whether you take the arms completely off, although this is probably going to be more of a permanent installation. Pseudo. Until the next house, of course. I think I'm going to slide out the arms because they're packed underneath the other column. I did get the power unit assembled with all the hoses and all the fittings. We got a few, they got both the mast right here, the columns, and the arms down there waiting. The rest of the hardware and stuff like that. So a little bit more spiffy up in this garage, blow some leaves out, arrange some things, and I will have this thing possibly installed tomorrow. And bought a new tool as well. Haha. Figured I might need it, especially even if I'm installing it in the next place. So pretty spiffy unit. Power unit down low, flow control block, all the lines and the QD. They're not exactly draw brake. They are, you know, quick disconnect. So let's see how this goes tomorrow. Yeah.